Hey everybody, and welcome back to Baltic Sea, a Farming Truckers Challenge. So, as you've just, I'm just finishing up a contract on field, let you remember, it was on field 48. The contract itself was complete. I am just currently getting selling off the last of the silage bales. I knew I'd get that out of my head very quickly, or soon. And then the purpose of that is to buy another field. I do have the field in mind, and basically I'm going to have to get to and harvest that. That'll give us more money. And yeah, so we're actually on our way to starting to buy more land. I haven't planted our other field yet. That's going to happen very soon. But I think this episode will be more focused in on buying our new field. As always, I'll just run into another fence. Yeah, it's weird when you guys aren't here. I don't seem to run into things as often, but you know, that's what happens on these big jobs. So yeah, I completed the silage contract, or baling contract. Unload that. Okay, so we'll just get to and return all that. We'll collect our money. All right. So that's given us 65 grand. The field that I want is field 29 here. So we're going to buy that. And okay, so we'll jump over. Well, we're going to need that anyway. So 29, where exactly is that? Okay, so it's just down the road here a bit. In fact, if I'm right, it won't be that far away from here. I probably should have walked it. Okay, so it's a lot further than what I thought it was, but we'll get there. In fact, you know what? I'll see you in a moment when I'm there. Okay, so when I bought this when I bought this piece of land, I could have sworn that it was only wheat in it, but I could have. Anyway, we got corn. When I got here, it wasn't ripe, so here I am harvesting away the corn. I've rented the corn header, and well, when this is all harvested, then we'll get to and we'll put in, I don't know, soybeans or something like that. So yeah, obviously you guys are watching this, and I will just quickly give you a brief rundown on what happened with my computer. So I took it back to my place of purchase, and they rang up the manufacturer. So what had happened? I pulled out my USB, and part of the USB drive came out with it. I assume I only pulled it out gently or normally. I didn't do anything that I consider rough with the computer. Anyway, pulled out the USB. Part of the USB port came with it, and now it's telling me that it's surging and all that other sort of fun stuff. So I took it back to my place of purchase. They got in contact with the manufacturer, and the manufacturer came back and said, well, that part isn't covered under warranty. The customer's going to have to cop the costs of it. Now, the computer itself, or the laptop, is only about 3 months old, so I would have thought that it would be 100% under warranty. So I got the laptop back, as you guys are clearly watching now, and I'm just going to have to put up with one USB drive not working. Thankfully, I do have a second one, and well, I've had to go out and buy a multi-port thingy. Turn one into about 3 or 4. But yeah, it's really annoyed me that that the company who made it, if you want to know, I'll let you know in the comments who the manufacturer was. That they just wouldn't cover it under warranty. I'm actually quite disgusted with them. I don't know what else to say. They wanted to charge me about 2/3 of what I originally paid for the laptop. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think that's fair. So yeah, anyway, enough about that. I've had my whinge. I won't keep harping on about that anymore. Yeah, alright, so what I'll do is I will do I'll do this as a time lapse. It's not going to be the shortest of jobs, but then it's also not going to be overly huge. And then, depending on how long the time lapse is, we will talk about what we're going to put in this field. Alright, so I will see you guys in a moment. Okay, so hopefully that wasn't as painful for you guys to watch as what I think it's going to have been. So yeah, I guess the next step, as you saw, I had to reconfigure the trailer to be able to take corn. I don't know what happened there. But anyway, probably because I went for the largest possible capacity in the first place. But anyway, here we are. We've emptied this field of corn. The next step after I empty the combine harvester is to find somewhere to sell said corn. So as that's emptying, I will just check to see the best price. So the best price is going to be down at, of course I should have known, down at the ranch. That's all right, we can handle that. Just get to the right machine. Clearly this trailer doesn't like this, doesn't like my multi-tool here, but that's okay. We'll just drive through my neighbour's paddock here. So what should we do next? I'm guessing the next thing that I should really focus on is repurposing our original field, the one that we spent all those, well, clearing. Yeah, I am starting to get to the point where I want to start progressing this quite quickly, or a little bit faster. After all, FS22 is not that far away. Now, on that subject, just cut through here. On that subject, I'm going to be doing 2 Let's Plays on FS22. The first one is going to be, I'll probably start that about 2 or 3 weeks ahead of the second one, where it'll quite literally be blind. Everything that I do on camera, you guys will see. It will be as the game is, nothing added, nothing changed. Whatever Giants has is what I'll be using. The second one, 13 grand off that harvest, that's not too bad. The second one, that will end up being a whatever mods that I like at the time, they will come out into fruition. And yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, whatever mods I'm enjoying at the time will come out to play, and yeah, we will. Well, that's where it'll come from. Okay, so that there. Let's shoot off and grab something. Actually, I need to plough up both fields, so I'll go grab the plough / cold. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just the plough, and yeah, we'll get to and quickly plough both fields. It shouldn't take too long. I think the brand new field I should make as large as I possibly can. Once again, I'll just do some cutting through. Oh, of course. I really still haven't learnt my way around this map. Anyway. So, yeah, that's the next step, is to cultivate both our fields. Don't know how much longer to make this episode, to be honest. Yeah. I'm trying to decide whether or not I should do a secondary time-lapse or not. It's a bit of a decision. Sorry for thinking out loud here. Look, you guys have seen me plough, you've seen me seed. No, you know what? I will plough one more time with you guys in. Sorry about my indecisiveness. As it was mentioned last episode, I will be keeping that field as grass. I really don't know how. I'm not going to be doing animals in this series. I have Valley View that I plan on doing animals with. Speaking of which, that doesn't seem to be terribly popular. But I am enjoying this series, so well, we'll see how it goes. For now, though, I think I'll more focus on this. I'll try and put, say, 2 or 3 of this series out, and just, you know, per field. Then I'll get that ploughed, and we'll, yeah, that's when we'll call it an episode. So now, if I was smart, I would make this as large a. Actually, I'm going to attempt to be smart here. It's going to allow create fields while I plough. See how much it's going to allow me to overlap here. Quickly just jump into that and move this out of the way. Take up the road over here. That looks like a good spot for it. Okay, so let's get this here ploughed as much as it'll allow us. I'm guessing I don't have all this room right to the. Should tell me soon. Okay, it just stops there. Okay. As I said, I do want to make as much use of what I can. How far? Oh, it's allowing me. Alright, I'm probably going to get someone in the comments section say that although it'll allow you to plough it, does not mean to say you own it. But anyway, we'll deal with losing potential crop later. It's not going to be a huge difference. I do want to leave some of this road, so I'll just lift that. And right, okay, so let's get this ploughed, shall we? Yeah, I'll chuck this onto a time lapse while I do this. See how we're going. And this is definitely going a lot quicker than what I expect and what I was expecting. So yeah, coming to the close of yet another episode. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching. I just want to say it's always a pleasure. I'm always having a lot of fun while I'm playing. Yeah. So, as always, if you're enjoying what I'm doing, give the video a like down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Ring that notification bell if you so as you can see anything that I might post in the future, or that I try to post every day. Yeah. Any questions, queries, tips, tricks, anything you haven't seen, anything you want to see, specifically on this map, Baltic Sea, please feel free to let me know down below. I definitely know there are aspects of this map that I haven't seen. You know, I've done a bit of a drive around off camera and all that sort of stuff, and as a personal game. But yeah, so what's going to happen next episode? Next episode, this field will definitely more than likely have to cut that other field again. Though silly me, I didn't. I took back the baler and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, all right. Well, I should really wrap up now. As always, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you all next time. Cheers.